to Lightroom itself. The most important thing is to have your image in its final destination before you import it into Lightroom. That is because it only takes across a virtual copy from where it's, if you put it in, say, an external hard drive, that's where it's got to remain, because any saving or changes you make to that picture will be saved in a small file and automatically put beside it, so that if you move that file, unless you move that folder, which is not that easy to find, it'll lose all the alterations that you've made. So what I do is I take, because I use a Nikon, it doesn't matter if you use Canon, you'll just use their software. I take them in, and you can see along the bottom here I've got them all as ones, because that's where I've filtered through. I've went through the rubbish that I don't want, and I've kept these as ones. They're easier to filter. Then I'm just going to do it with one image for this. All I do is right click the image at the bottom here, and I'll get a box goes up and I'll say open with Lightroom. So to save a wee bit of time with opening it up, I've already clicked that, so I'm just going to take this out of the way. And this is it, ready to import into Lightroom. You'll see there all the rest of them that were in that same folder, none of them are ticked except the one that I want to take in. Now over on the left hand side you can see the source where I've taken it from. It's from an external hard drive, it's in gallery views. I have all my names so that they're easier to find. Now I just go over to the right hand side here and you'll see add to collection. So I just click that box and I'll get a drop down menu. I've already created these folders. These are in Lightroom. It's not the actual image, although it's just a virtual copy of the image that's in here. So I'm going to take that into gallery views. So I should have gallery views there, so I just click that. I could, if I wanted, go like that and make a new collection if it's a new name that I wanted to make, or I can put it inside a collection. So I would click that box and I would get the list that's all over there on the right hand side, and I could put it inside that and call it. It's, if you're doing, that folder was called holiday photographs, you could have all your holiday photographs from each year put in it just inside the collection and you would just rename it. But anyway, for this one I'm just going to take it straight into gallery views, and then all I do is click import. And it's importing the image in, and there we are, we're in the library mode, and as it only took in one, it's only the one that's showing up there. I can see previous imports over here on the left hand side, etc. But that's just where I take it in. Once it's in there, I can actually add keywords in there if I want. It just helps search engine if you're loading them up onto websites or anything like that. I can type in keywords. For instance, I just put Galloway Hill, something like that, Hill, and then that would be one. It would go into keywords and see it's in there, so you don't need to keep typing them. If you've got some there, you can refer back to them. You can actually do it by face recognition as well. You can put people's names in and it'll find these up in there. So then it's in there, it's in the library, and then I would just go into the develop module, which is there. You see the thumbnail bottom left hand side. If you want to get rid of these down the left hand side, I'll just click that arrow there to give you more space, and it's the same, I can click that arrow at the bottom there and give me more space to work in. And as I said before, all I do is go straight into lens correction, click these two buttons there to remove the chromatic aberration and enable the profiles for that particular camera. You'll see that it's got some text up in the top here. It can be a bit distracting for that. All you do is hit the I key and it removes it. You want just think of information. If the information is back up, there's a bit more about the camera and it's gone. So if you don't want that there, if it's distracting, you can do that. And all you need to do is take it up and decide what you're going to do with that image, whether you think it needs let's say a bit of clarity, let's say a wee bit of contrast. We can take the white balance up just to make it a wee bit warmer. Vibrance. That's it. I can take the blacks in. I'm just messing about with this here. I have to get the highlights in. I'll go back, as you saw in the previous video, go to the HSL, and I can click my wee circle up there, and maybe in that area there, just a wee bit more, maybe overcooked it a bit, bring it back, and you can go things like that. And then obviously, as I showed you in detail before, hold down the mask and hold down the Alt key while pressing the mask in there on the right, get the There you go, it went white there. I'm sliding it along, it's bringing in what I'm going to sharpen. Stop it wherever I think that's enough. I'll just keep the Alt key doing all the time. Slide the amount just so it goes to black and white. That allows you to filter that out there. And that's pretty much it. So in actual fact, if you look down the bottom left hand corner, I've got a single frame and two Ys. So if I click the two Ys together, that's going to show you the before and after. And that was just in about a few minutes that I can do that. Click the single one to take me back. And I showed you in the last about how to export it, etc. So that's pretty much all that you need to do in that one. And I've just now got to find the button to stop this video. Call that screen record.